So right now we're working on erecting a high tunnel. We received a grant from NRCS and we are in the process of putting this up. It is November 9th, 2012. The size of the greenhouse is 30 by 96. So this is the second day that we've been working on this, pounding in the stakes. First, Johnny measured the area and he put in these flags in all the places where he wanted the stakes to be put into the ground. So him and Mary are currently working on that.
Here we have Mary pounding in a post for the high tunnel. She's almost there.
So all of the posts have been put in the ground, and we are setting up a table here with our generator to cut the wood for the skirting that's going to go on the bottom. And this high tunnel project would not be possible if it wasn't for our 2013 early CSA registrants, so we want to thank you for that. You made this project possible for us. This will help us begin planting early in the season and late in the season. Here are the arches that we put together for the high tunnel. There's 24 of them. Johnny, Mary, and I assembled these in the parking lot 2 days ago. So now we're getting ready to load them on the tractor and take them down to the field. Like I mentioned, we received a grant from NRCS for this high tunnel. However, we won't be refunded for the grant until we put it up and they come and inspect it. So we were able to get 20 registrants for 2013 to fund this project, so thank you very much. He's taking his first load down to the field. We'll have to do this 5 times. Whoops, it's not going so good. Take 2. We reposition the arches. Seems to be working a lot better. So far so good. He has to go all the way down here. So we have a couple friends here this morning. It's Saturday morning and we are putting up the arches. We have 3 up already. Trying to get a good system down. We first had to pound in the stakes a little bit more before we could start doing this job, and now we're hoping to get all of the arches up today. We're almost halfway done. We got our system down. It's going pretty smoothly. We've been using the tractor with the pallet forks to bring them down from the parking lot 5 at a time and put them up. We were going to bring them all down at once, but we did that for the first 5, but it was more work to pick them off the ground, so we're just picking them now off the pallet forks. It's going a lot smoother. Okay, he's taken the second to the last load down. We're making really good progress here with our 2 helpers. There it is. Almost done. So we have all of the arches up. Probably took about 4 hours for the 4 of us to do this. And now we're getting the supplies ready to put up the purlin pipes. Looking good. Here's Lori and Ryan. They helped us today put up the arches.
We did.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We had fun.
So today we put up all of the arches in the top purlin pipe. We have 2 more of those pipes to put up, and then we'll start attaching this board down here. Looking good. It was a beautiful sunny day today, so we're very happy about what we got done today. So today the rest of the purlin pipe was put up for the most part. Mary and I are working on putting up this hip board. The battery in our drill gun just died, so we gotta wait a little bit. So this side still needs done. So I just finished putting these eye hooks on this side, and I have to do the other side. And we have Mary here still working on those cross connectors, and Johnny is working on digging 2 holes for the end walls. Johnny is working on securing the top purlin pipe here. We had to wait for this last arch. When it was delivered, it was bent, so the new piece was just delivered yesterday, so I finally got that in. I'm working on digging some holes on this side for this end wall. So yesterday, John, Mary, and I put this end wall on. It still needs to be done on the other side. Okay, it's probably around noon on Thanksgiving Day, and we are attempting to put the plastic on, just Johnny and I. There is a little bit of wind that worries us. Just started picking up here. There was no wind this morning, so we're trying to put it up sections at a time. So he's tying a golf ball with some baler twine at various sections, and we're gonna slowly pull it over. And then the twine is going all the way over the arches to the other side. I don't know if you can see, there's a couple pieces of string hanging there. And so we're just gonna try to slowly pull it in sections here. Here's our status so far. It's about an hour later. The wind keeps picking up. We've had it at this stage twice now and it blew over. So we're trying to secure it in some spots before we continue pulling it. We just have various string here at certain sections, and we're pulling it sections at a time. Then we have a broom that we're using to lift the plastic up over the piping. All right, gotta go. Well, we did manage to get the plastic over. You can see it's pretty windy. So we're trying to secure it as best as we can. Trying to work with the wind here. If it wasn't for the wind, this job would be going very smooth. It's very windy, it keeps blowing the plastic up. Trying now to put the zigzags in to secure them. Look at that wind. Well, the sun is almost down. We're trying to hurry up and put in all of the zigzag wire. So we did it on this side. We did it on this opening, and we have to finish this side. We did half of it. Happy Thanksgiving. We did it. Just in a nick of time. If it wasn't for that wind, it would have went a lot smoother. So what I didn't get to say is yesterday we ended up, when it was dark, putting on the outside lights and putting the pipe on this and both of these ends for the roll-up curtains. So that's something else we did yesterday. And here's this side of the roll-up curtains. So we have these really big lights. I don't know if you can see them behind that building. We just needed to turn on one of those and it lit up half the field, so that was enough to keep us working into the early evening. We're glad we did it yesterday. It's raining today, windy, and cold. So now we're working on finishing the other end wall. And hopefully we'll get to put plastic on this end wall and this one. Mary is working on digging one of the holes. So we almost have this end wall built, and we're putting this piece of plastic on right now. The wind is horrendous. We just have a couple more pieces, and then the end wall will be complete, and then we're hoping to put plastic on both sides of the end walls today. As you can see, darkness is slowly approaching us, and we are putting up this end wall, the plastic for it, and the wind is howling, not right this second, but it's been blowing so hard it's knocking over the ladders when nobody's on them. So we're hoping to get this side, the plastic on, and we still have to do the other side. Probably have to turn the big lights on. It's going to be dark soon. It's about 5:30, maybe 5:45. We just finally got this end wall up. We've been fighting the wind here. We've been trying to work with it. We get high gusts of wind periodically. We turned on the big lights. Woo! So we still have to do the other side. We're not sure if we're going to do all of it tonight or just part of it. Time will tell. It's howling! Woo! Takes your breath away, that kind of wind. December 4th, 2012, we finally finished this side of the end wall, and we are calling it complete for this year. There's a few other finishing touches that we will complete in the spring, but it is mainly done. Yay!